Hey there, ninjas. It's day 22 of the challenge, and today we're going to set up your timed offer inside your automated webinar. We're also going to talk about Q&A. We said that we can tell our audience in an automated webinar to ask questions. I'll show you what it looks like on the attendee side, how they submit questions. But let's talk about the offer first. So we want to time our offer to show on the webinar page. When they are watching the webinar, they wanted to show that notification that there is an offer at the right time. So the first thing you're going to have to do, this is the first part of your assignment, is that you're going to watch back, or you're going to fast forward your video of the webinar. So either you have a replay, you can fast forward through it by watching the replay of the video, or you have it on your computer. Get to the point where you actually state the price, where you actually say, this is how much the offer is. Okay, this is how much it is all about. Of course, you go on after that and talk about the offer on the video, but that's when we want to reveal the offer on the page. Okay, we want to talk about it, make sure they understand the value, and then when the price gets revealed on the video, that's when we're going to reveal the offer. So find out what's the timestamp on the video. So if you say the price on the video at 32 minutes and 22 seconds, that's the timestamp you need to jot down. Just write it down because we're going to need it when we time our offer inside of WebinarNinja. So part one, and I would pause the video and do that first. Pause the video right now. Find out exactly when you state the price in your offer, okay, in the video, jot down that, timestamp, how many minutes, how many seconds, and we'll continue, hit play. We'll continue back inside of WebinarNinja where we set up our offer inside our account. All right, I'll see you inside the account. All right, we're back inside the account. This is the webinar we're working with, the automated webinar. The first thing we're going to do before we can start timing our offer is that we're going to actually publish our webinar. Don't worry, this is not like high stakes or anything like that. But what we're going to do is we're going to publish it so that we can go into the studio and start adding some content inside of the webinar page. This is the page that the attendees are going to see. Now, you're going to want to make yours public if you want to get as many attendees as possible. Private is like the option if you're using this as a value add, only to a private group, your paying members, your mastermind, your coaching clients, things like that. This allows you to have a private link when you send those notifications. Public is going to allow you to get more attendees. It's going to allow you to be, indexed on Google, things like that. You're going to want to publish public. Don't worry, we're not going to be like putting on the marketing and all that stuff until later on. So it's totally fine for you to make it public. You have your video there. It's all good to go. All right. So what we want to do is you're going to publish it for public, and you're going to choose a category, the best category that fits your webinar, whether it's business or health or charities or spirituality. Up to you. I'm going to make mine private. Don't follow my lead here. This is just because this is an example webinar and not something that I want to publish as public. So I'm going to hit this right now and just choose a category, and I'm going to hit publish. Okay, here's my webinar. It's published. Now I'm going to go to show all. Okay, you're going to see how it shows me the next upcoming dates, which is really cool. Okay, so what I want to do here is I want to make sure that I can go into the studio and add an offer. Now, I can choose any of these sessions. I would go with the first session because anytime I add something to the first session, it cascades to the other sessions. So if I add a poll, if I add an offer, anything here on the first one, it will cascade to the rest. It will add it to the rest. So don't worry about that. You don't have to do them individually. So I'm just going to hit Enter Studio. Now that I'm in the studio, I'm going to scroll down to the bottom and go to offers. Now I'm going to hit create new offer. So I just do that. Okay. And here I can just easily edit the text exactly the way I want it, the way I want to offer my my products, my services. I'm going to borrow from the copy that we have on our slides from our script. So all the details I want to add here is important. So make sure the first one is a headline. So for example, if your offer is $300 in bonuses, that's like the headline. And then here you can give all the details. I'll tell you why that's important in a moment, like buy WebinarNinja today and get all these goodies, right? And then I can list all the things that they're gonna get, right, in the package. After I'm happy with that, let me just say, for example, 1, 2, 3 things, right? And after I'm happy with that, I'm going to edit the button itself. What is the button saying now? So let's say get started now. How about that? Okay. And I'm just going to put the link of where I want them to go to buy my product. This is my pricing page on my website. This is the PayPal checkout page that I have. It's up to you. I actually recommend going to wherever they would buy on your website, like your pricing page. You may have a checkout page that's already set up for them, and just send them there where they can just purchase. This will take them directly there in a new tab and allow them to buy your product or offer, okay? And then from there, I can choose the color of the button if I like. I can make this green if I want. And I can take my time to customize this, okay? Remember I told you to write down that timestamp. This is where I'm going to enter the timestamp. So I want to show the offer, this is turned on, but I want to put it at exactly a certain time. So say, for example, my offer is mentioned in my video at 32 minutes and 22 seconds. Exactly, that's when I say the price, and this is when I want to show the offer. This is really cool because it's going to allow this to reveal on its own. And when the offer shows, there's going to be a banner that goes up on top of the video to show them, to notify them that, hey, there is an offer for you to click, okay? I'm going to show you that in a moment. Let me just hit save. So when I hit save, that's it. The offer is saved and it's going to show at that exact time during the automated webinar. So this is just a screenshot of what it looks like when the offer gets revealed. There is the offer banner, as you can see. It has a headline, exclusive offers, that first headline that I told you about, and then they click this button and it takes them down to the offer so they can see the offer. So they're going to see it very prominently on the video so they can't miss it. Now remember I talked about Q&A. This is what Q&A is going to look like for your actual attendees. They're going to be on the webinar. They can click on this button that says email the host, and they can actually submit a question right there. It's so simple, and that way you get a question right in your inbox so you can answer their questions and you can be able to quickly respond. These are often buying questions, or you can have it, have those emails sent to your support team like we mentioned in your settings. You can change that email, your from email, so it's nice and simple, okay? So again, this is a great way for them to be able to ask questions on their end while they're watching the video if they have any questions. And of course, they'll see the offer when the offer reveals itself during the timed session. That's it, guys. Today's homework. Make sure you know exactly when to reveal your offer. Set up your offer. Put all the details inside your offer. Okay, save that offer. It's going to go for the rest of all the sessions. And that's pretty much it. Questions are all self-explanatory. There's nothing for you to do for questions, but we want to set up our offer because, hey, we want to make sure we're making sales on autopilot. All right, I'll see you in tomorrow's video in the challenge. We're almost there. We're in the home stretch. Super proud of you all. Let's make it happen. I'll see you then.